channel. Thank you for coming. I have a special guest.
Rosie.
She's going to help me with canning
beef.
Yep. So this is a very, very simple recipe. My canner holds 7 jars. So what I'm going to do actually is put salt in each one. So I've got a half tablespoon. I've already got one in the canner now. So I'm gonna. That's why there's only 6 in here. Okay, and then the next thing that you need is lime juice or citric acid. The reason why I put all this stuff in it is because if you do it without it, you're gonna comment on my video and say, hey, it was gross, it's disgusting. Well, it needs flavor. Another thing you can do is add garlic as well. I'm not gonna add garlic this time, but you can do garlic. It's really good that way as well. So you need about a tablespoon of lime juice. Okay, and then the next step is to fill it up. And you want to pack this as tightly as you can because when you can it, the meat is going to shrink, so then there's more room. Also, we are doing it the raw pack way. So you don't fill it up with any water and you don't cook it down at all. So when you can it, its own juices will fill it up about halfway, and the fat that's in it, it's really, really good. Also, it flavors it as well. So you don't need to add any water or any broth or anything. You can, and that'd be good, and you can make like a soup then, but I don't do that. Do like 2 more pieces of meat. Yep. Let me see. So, okay, let me fill that up. So you want to do it right at the 1-inch mark right there. And we're wearing gloves just because it'll be a little bit cleaner. You don't have to wear gloves, but it's cleaner. Okay, so the next step is to have some vinegar and to get a paper towel and wipe the rims off each jar. This is important. This keeps things sanitary. This makes sure that the jars actually seal, because if there's any meat on the rims, it's not going to seal, and then all that hard work for nothing. I also try to go around and pick a different side of the paper towel, because you want to make sure it's actually cleaning it, it's actually doing its job. Okay, and then clean lids. I need to find some regular mouth lids. I'll be right back. The next step is to fill the canner with water. So I've got 3 quart jars full of water. You don't want to fill it up, you just want it to fill up about halfway up to the jars. Read your instruction manual to your canner. Mine says 3 quarts. Also, what's important is to have this rack right here. This needs to be at the bottom of your canner. It helps not break jars. So if you put the jars directly onto this hot pot when you're canning, it's just going to break jars, and then there goes all your hard work. So make sure that's in there. Okay, I'm going to turn it on and let this water warm up a little bit, and then I'm going to put the lid on after it's warmed up some. Okay, so now it is boiling. It is ready for me to put the lid on. So I wanted to show you this. See these arrows right here? Make sure you have them lined up, and then you turn it like that, and then that's how you close it. It is a little bit difficult, a little bit finicky to figure out. So what you want to do next, as you see this part, that is going to steam and vent, and you want to wait for that thing to steam, and then we'll set a timer. I don't know if you can see a little bit of steam coming out. It's a little bit, but you want a lot to come out, and I'll show you in a minute what that looks like. Okay, so this is almost ready. So this right here is gonna pop up. It's almost, you can see it's kind of steaming. That's steaming back there. It might pop up now, actually. It's not quite enough pressure. Alright, so this has popped up and the back is steaming. So now I have to wait for 10 minutes and then we'll put the weight on. Okay, so this has been building pressure for 10 minutes. So the next step is to put the weight on. Now, it's important to know that the weight comes apart in 3 different pieces. At least this one, this style does. So each piece weighs 5 pounds. So in my area, I need 10 pounds. So I just put one of them and set the other one to the side and put it down, and then it's gonna dance, jiggle for a little bit. Let it start jiggling. It's not going to right away, and then do it for 90 minutes. Set your timer. Okay, so I wanted to show you that it's just dancing a little bit. It's not super wild. And if it's too wild, just turn it down just a bit. So just barely. And now set a 90-minute timer. Okay, so it's ready. So just turn it off. Keep that thing on and it will stop moving, and this thing will go down, and then you can take the weight off. All right, so this went down, and now I can take the weight off safely, and then I can take the lid off. Okay, so once you take them out, they're going to be boiling in the jar. So be careful, have one of these jar holders. Or a hot pad. So it's the next day. I finished processing, but I wanted to show you the end results. So you can see that there is liquid. There's also fat here. That's good to have. Some of it will harden, some of it won't. When you store it, take the ring part off, and then it's safe. So push the top of it. If it doesn't pop, then you know it's canned properly. So see, I can't take it off. The only way to take it off is with a spoon or a can opener. I would suggest washing them before you put them away, so it's clean and there's no bugs getting attracted to whatever's on the outside.
I am going to take off these lids. That's it. $2.99.
No, don't smash them.
What a cute little baby.
Come on, peel, boy.
Peel, 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 peel. Like, peel, 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 peel. But peel. Yeah, peel. Peel. Am I trying to be? Get that painter. Can I get a bee? No. Because I found that bee. Hey, look, I found the business. What about this one? Shh, I'm glad they peel. Bing!